guys, this is episode 3 of season 2 of Nerdcast. I'm joined by nearly topless Lee, Alex,
I'm alive.
Hello.
Matt, and myself.
Hello!
This episode, we're going to be talking
I know which
about
character you're going to be.
Iron Trills.
Yes, Iron Trills. It is the animated production that we're working on. It's probably going to be one of our biggest productions out of all of them. I'm going to go over some plot ideas with some of the cast, and we're also going to hopefully determine who some of the characters are going to be played by. So you've read the...
Seriously, I took this yesterday.
Where was that?
Lee has a photo.
Of ketchup.
Yeah, look.
Lots of ketchup.
Ketchup.
A lot of ketchup.
Where'd you take that?
Asda.
That's an Asda?
Yeah.
We should go and marvel when this is done.
We should buy them all.
How much are they?
Like, money.
Money.
I don't
Oh,
know.
money.
It's too bad I don't have any of those.
Quite a job.
I know.
Hey, Matt, let's not lie. You don't have much money, do you?
Oh, well, tomorrow.
I don't.
Okay.
I spent all mine.
Oh, drugs.
Okay, so are any of you
I don't
familiar
need
with
drugs.
the rough plot of Iron Trills?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes?
I
Katie?
think
I think I've been told a scene, or I've read the beginning.
She doesn't
I've read
care.
the beginning.
Okay.
It's very similar in retrospect to Firefly. World gets
it's
destroyed, a group of scientists escape, land on a unknown planet and repopulate from there.
Is it one planet or a load of planets?
It's one planet that they land on, but then we've got loads of other planets that they swoop out to. I do have the planet list here.
Should probably get someone to make like music for these planets, you know.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Oh yeah, you asked me.
I've got you, and one of Scarlett's friends.
Okay, guys, I've got the plot.
You got the plot?
Yeah.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do you want me to read it?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Lily, put some real emotion
Yeah.
into it as
Yeah.
well.
Okay.
Actually, no, do it like the trailer guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Earth is being destroyed by the EMP shot fired at the space station surrounding Earth. Fragments fall from space and land on power stations, causing chain reactions explosion that rips the Earth apart. A secret group of scientists in Texas called the Iron Trills found a new type of fish that was a result of mutation through the testing of this EMP weapon, working out the fate of the planet for the group that fate of the planet that the group designed. Your writing's awful, man. That they could use to escape the planet and then float around space until they find a new world. They take off the group. After the takeoff, the group all go into cryo sleep. That's ripped off from something.
Every sci-fi film ever.
And do not wake up for 4 years. When they do wake up, they are on a planet similar to that of the Earth. Deciding to remain there for the rest of their days, which is a pretty bold decision, they do find they do the vital task of preserving knowledge of mankind and procreating.
So,
But yeah, essentially they travel to a planet on
explain to
Jupiter.
me this whole fish thing.
Okay, but basically, the scientists, most of them are rocket scientists, and Texas being, some of it being a fairly barren, not many buildings
Some of it.
wasteland.
Oh, it's all bad.
Okay, they tested this thing in the barren wasteland and the fish was mutated, but how does this fish apply to the story?
Well, the fact that they named their group after it.
That's it.
Yeah, that's the only really real relevance. That's what ties that in with that. And that's what maybe I haven't really worked it out yet, but maybe that fish could be a delicacy on some of the more populated planets.
They name themselves after mutated fish.
Yes.
And then the fish has no other part in the thing.
Apart from being a
So
delicacy.
the name of the series has no
Wait,
Keep
it's like that
relevant to
Simpsons
what's going
episode.
on.
It's like that Simpsons episode when Mr. Burns eats all the fish.
the three-eyed one.
Yeah, mutated fish.
So,
We need
yes.
to put that in.
Mr. Burns.
But anyway, so this group go and they try to preserve the knowledge.
Yes.
And then obviously it gets more populated.
Yes.
And then what?
For some reason, the original crew of the ship disappear. No one knows what happens to them. The offspring of the original crew try to find them and then come across the original ship. they find their
Shit.
schematics for building spacecrafts and also images of Japanese junks. For those who don't know, they're a type of sailing ship. And the whole point is that because these are the only survivors of Earth,
That's interesting.
the history and stuff that they find is all very muddled up. So anything from that they hear about Earth will be slightly wrong.
Yeah.
So then they end up building spacecrafts, but they look like Japanese junks, and that's what people travel around in.
So, have any of you seen the animated series Treasure Planet?
Yes.
Yeah, I love it.
Their ship
Yeah.
really like similar to that.
It
It's
is.
cross
It is.
between that,
It's a great
Sinbad, Firefly, and Star Trek.
Sinbad's a boss.
But the
Just wanna
animated
say.
Sinbad, not the really old Sinbad.
Yeah, the animated Sinbad's a cool.
That is a good.
It's good, cool drawing.
Yeah.
So, when do you think? So, how do you think your animation capabilities will handle it?
Because most of it's going to be still images,
Sure,
and
bit
the
more
reason why I've
shit,
chosen
yes.
that is because it's worked quite well in a series called The Mona Lisa, which was a Halo story. But the animation is just going to be moving backgrounds for now, so I think my capability will be alright for that.
So, South Park.
Yeah.
One arm. Hey Tom.
It's fairly basic, but if executed correctly, it should be quite good.
How would you like to?
Yes. If we're all game, I was thinking of doing some auditions
I'm game.
for the different
I'm Matt.
for the different characters.
I'm Gary.
Maybe Katie could go first.
Who's Katie? That's Gary.
Who's Gary?
My name is
David.
Tim.
David.
The first female character is around about 20.
I'm Jeremy.
Yeah.
Hello.
The first female character is about 21. She's a very lively character. First to be in a fight.
Best wish.
I want to be like
Sit down. You have too much.
Okay. And
so too
the
much
lines that you have to do, Katie, if I pass you the script,
Yeah, I got way too.
is the one with the star at the bottom, and it follows onto the page on the left
Yeah,
as well.
I got
Okay.
way
Very
too much,
bottom.
man. I got way
Is
too
this
much.
Felicity?
Yeah, that's Felicity.
If we let her have a quick read through,
Yeah,
we'll
sure.
discuss
Yes.
it a bit more.
Okay.
Dash, you okay?
Oh.
Hold on, doggy.
Jesus Christ, why?
So, what gave you the inspiration for this?
I think primarily what did was while I was working on my Star Wars novel and hearing people say that it's going to be very difficult for me to get it published, I've always wanted to be part of a expanded universe, one that could constantly be added to. So I thought instead of being part of one, why not create one?
Man.
Yeah.
And if people wanted to, then they could expand with it, not necessarily the characters, but the events.
So it's basically this second generation of scientists find their schematics, build
Yeah.
ships, and then start venturing to the stars.
Yes.
And obviously, like, they have their own little things, but there'll be an ongoing story of what happened.
Yeah, in fact, the story actually follows about 100 years later, so those people are dead as well.
Yeah.
But it's the universe after
Oh.
that, how people have the whole solar system for the whole Milky Way has been abandoned.
Yeah.
No one goes there anymore. So it's a
Yay.
whole new.
So initially, you'll have so it's based 100 years after these people find the ship schematics.
Yes.
So we'll go into a time where the population have spread across the stars
Yes.
and possibly met other civilizations of aliens.
No, there won't be any aliens. It'll be similar to Firefly. They won't. There'll be maybe mentioning of it, but there'll be no actual aliens.
Okay, so it would be like the planets weren't popular, they weren't able to sustain life until they went there.
Yes. In fact, there's a planet that they actually built themselves, the holographic world.
Oh yeah.
Not too big, about the size of a small moon, but
Or a
it's,
space station.
but yeah, they basically terraformed worlds.
When you say holographic,
Yes.
explain.
Well, I was going with
Hey, what?
I was going with the sort of the types of holograms that you experience in things like Halo and Star Wars, the ones you can actually touch.
Okay.
But the interesting
Oh,
thing,
like Cortana.
but one of the stories that I wanted to do was what happened if there was a power cut. You'd have whole continents falling through.
Alright. Yeah, I can see how that could be a bit of a mistake.
Yeah,
Hey,
But
where's
they
New
would
Jersey?
know.
Oh, it's down there.
and it could be
Okay.
quite interesting to see what would happen if that
Where did I
were
see
to take
that go?
place.
Yeah.
But all of the planets are in the new solar system. I think it's called the Golden Peninsula.
You should call one M.
Well, we'll come back to you explain a bit more in detail. But Kate,
Yeah.
do you want to have a little
Okay.
read of what?
Mhm.
we
So I
did?
read Felicity.
Yeah.
She seemed very pissed about this ship that seems to be falling through.
Yes.
So it's a bit like a Kaylee character from Firefly, where she's an engineer and she's like moaning to Mal about
We're Tim and
not
Nathan.
having all this stuff. So it's her complaining.
Take it away.
Okay.
Good start.
That'd
Good
be
start.
perfect.
This is what it says. No, this whole place is a mess. Look around you. The floors are splintering, the walls are flaking, the cells need replacing. I do not get me started on the Bibonic space drive.
What?
Did it. No donations. You know what? I did it. Thank my parents, but I had to thank my mum, thank my dad, thank this
Let's clap this.
opportunity, the scripts,
Damn it, you clap one more time. You're not coming to my birthday.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I've got a male character for both Lee and Matt to do if they so wish.
Take the first script.
Yeah, okay. It's the one that starred there. It's just those 2 lines.
Steven! So, Lee, if you wanted to have a quick read for that whilst we...
Yeah.
So, going back to it, you what do you think of maybe just doing like a blank reading of like a trailer? Would you do one of them?
Yeah.
Just as an introduce as a character, would you do your own?
Feisty.
Feisty, yes. Sorry.
Feisty one, you
I
are.
like a feisty woman.
Sorry. It's my fountain pen.
It's like how like
Bless you.
how long would you find it would take you to do
Get out my
each
nose.
episode?
Episodes are only going to be 10 minutes long, if that. I'm thinking if I worked on it solidly
Made it
from
your
now,
main project.
Hmm?
Would you make it your main project?
I think I'd make maybe there would just be 5 episodes per season, so I might make the last one my final project for college. But I definitely might be able to get the first one done by the end of the summer.
Oh, good.
But that's the end of the college summer, not the end of just.
My
summer.
guy's a player.
Your guy isn't. Well,
My-
if you get
my
this guy,
guy's a player.
he is a player. Yes.
It's
Are you ready to do the line?
I need to think of a voice.
Okay.
Like a serious.
You can put on an accent if you want, if you feel like it would suit
Is
the
this
character.
voice okay? No.
Yeah.
No.
So how about when do you
Can
think
you be bashing?
when do you think you'll be ready about to start your book reading?
You're gonna be bashing.
Book reading, right? Okay, that's going to take a little bit longer.
Can you be a
unfortunately.
baddie?
I am working on it solidly. I was working
Please,
on
would
it
that
this morning as
happen?
well, and
Did that?
but I really am only on chapter 9.
But one thing I thought you could do is
Mhm.
do chapter by chapter video.
That is interesting. I mean, I guess people are going to be put off by a 4-hour video.
Maybe every 2 weeks release another chapter.
That is a good idea, but it's still going to take a while because
Man,
obviously
which takes
there are
a
going to be times when I'm not going to be able to write, and then we'd miss out weeks, so we'd have to film
I know.
like I don't know 3 or 4 weeks in advance. But yeah, that sounds good. Absolutely. Yeah. If that's what people would prefer, do you think people would
I
prefer?
think it would be much better like taking intervals because no way. I mean, I wouldn't sit here and read it.
Well, no, I wouldn't expect you to, but
No.
I just thought maybe publish it was good. But yeah, yeah.
I mean, you could upload a copy of the actual book
Mm.
to our site, but as a video, I think you should do it separately, broken up.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. You
Right,
ready, Lee?
okay, I think I got a voice.
Yeah.
Can he have an accent?
Yeah, absolutely. That's
Can
any
he
good.
be from Russia?
If you so wish for him to. Well, he wouldn't actually be from Russia, but he would have the accent.
No, I'll just do a normal voice.
Okay.
Just to start with.
Yep.
Okay, can I start?
You can absolutely start.
Relax, please. Whatever.
Hey!
Shut up! It's hard to read a dyslexic person's writing.
I know.
Why don't you type? God damn it!
Because this is the first draft of the script.
Whatever happens to the feisty young woman I once knew? And then Felicity says, she has her limits. This is
Yeah,
not what you
only
once...
had to read the first part of that.
No, can I read the second bit?
You can read the second
This is
bit.
not what you once told me. You used to say that you would never reach your limits, no matter how hard I tried.
What?
Hey!
Oh, I've been close to.
Okay.
Okay,
I like
Matt,
it.
if you want to,
Steven!
you can try that line as well.
Fine.
Please
Just
give me
read.
that
Yeah.
answer.
Because we're auditioning for the different.
I am Captain Steven of the USS Enterprise. Can I name the ship if I'm the captain? Thank you.
That could be interesting, actually. Yeah. I mean, we've already got the figurehead for the.
You're fucked.
We've already got the figurehead for the show, but
Prepared. The Jolly Jizz Master. Please let me name it that.
oh my god.
Relax, please.
Jim will space it.
Slightly Italian, slightly
Jim
Russian.
will fly it.
Damn it.
I just called my ship the Penetrator.
It'd be in the shape of a mosh.
Coming into dock. But yeah, how many characters have you? Main characters?
6 characters.
Hmm.
3 females and 3 males. You didn't even read the line.
The mobile
What?
virtual
Can't be
conversion.
Oh.
So does it follow just the one group, or?
Yeah, just the one group, but then they fragment off sometimes into their own stories.
My
maybe
ship.
meeting with other people. So
The Normandy.
yeah, that's gonna happen.
With my
So
ship.
what do you guys think of the storyline it's got for it?
It makes sense. Sort of.
Yeah.
Kind of, not at all. But it's good.
Good.
It's different.
I know one issue someone else had was the whole the way you've destroyed the planet.
Right. Yes. What with the satellites falling on the power stations?
Yeah.
We don't have that many power stations anymore.
I know.
Not at Chernobyl.
You should have just had it simple that the sun imploded. Suppose wouldn't it be better to have nuclear weapons than EMPs?
Blame North Korea.
The cool thing is with EMPs though that you can do
I
so
know for
so
sure
much with it. You
out
can
of
have planes falling out
No,
of the
but
sky.
it wouldn't wreck the planet though.
It wrecked the countries.
It'd be bad.
Yeah, it'd be very
But
bad. But
If have any of you ever seen the TV series Revolution?
no.
The EMP, it just forces you to go back into a simpler time with no electronics, where everything overgrows and everyone fends for themselves.
They become cavemen again.
All right. Well, what about this? What if because it is basically I hate to sound cheesy, but an evil scientist that comes up with this plan.
Woohoo.
What if to get himself into society, get the money to be
Back
able to
to
do it,
Eggman.
if he created a different form of nuclear power that would keep the planet going for generations to come, and that's
And
his
it
He
target.
destroyed the
He
planet. was
destroys his
Kite
own creation. That's what destroys the planet.
Man.
Yeah.
He did it with
Yeah.
planets.
All right. Okay. Well, then I may go with that then.
Because a nuclear explosion,
He got
as well as
a
destroying the
nuclear bomb.
planet,
Yeah.
and any others that weren't affected, it would make them want to
It was
leave because
Captain
of the
Atom.
radiation.
Yeah. Okay. No, that definitely sounds better. I mean, that was the most flimsy part of the story that I was trying to work on, but that definitely sounds like it could be feasible.
Maybe an underwater volcano went off.
Ooh.
About 10 of them though, all around the world. No, that volcano in Florida. No, not Florida.
Yellowstone.
Yes, the one. Yeah, that
It's
one
not
went off.
underwater though.
I don't care where it is. It's still bad.
It is bad because it's a super volcano.
Yeah, if that went off, you could say that.
It wouldn't kill us, although it just plunge us into a 32-year ice age.
Oh, I love
Which would
that
kill
film.
us.
Ice Age.
That film.
Ice-
Not Ice Age.
The Ice
2012.
Age, that's the name of the ship.
Super volcano.
Oh right, yeah, that's a good.
Can the ship be called the Batmobile?
If you sent a nuclear weapon down
Oh,
Yes.
and it exploded, it would cause a
Oh,
chain
no.
of volcanic reactions.
Look out, it's
Wouldn't it
Batman!
stop? Isn't that what
Here
they
we
did with
come.
core? It sort of stopped the core from spinning, or restarted the core from
Yeah,
spinning.
to fuck up the Earth's core. Which
And then we just stop and just fly into walls and
Did you
stuff.
see it?
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
It just in the shape of that.
Lee, I have another character for you to
Ah, yes.
script read. It's Richard. He is same age as
Big!
Stephen, about 32, 34.
Amazing.
He's the engineer, chief
Oh,
engineer.
it's got to be Scottish.
Get
What
it
sort of
off, you
Scottish?
got
Bring me
Captain.
up, Scotty! Fuck off, Kirk!
But
Or is he just there?
there's the star one. Sorry, I chose long lines.
They
sorry.
always at each other's thoughts, like old people. And all they seem to do is not.
Okay.
What happens?
Because he was talking about that Stephen.
What do you have
forced to
there?
Bang, essentially.
That's
But
what
he
I'm
couldn't say that in front of the little girl that he's talking to, so he
Okay.
stopped himself.
Why are you letting
So we've got
guy
this
talk to a little
Old engineer
girl?
talking
Talking to a little girl. Why both my characters playing? Yeah, I
Come
love.
see my spanner.
Hey, love, I got
I
a.
want to see the engine.
Why are you Australian? All of
Oh,
a sudden?
hello.
You want to see the engine? It's a good engine.
All right, Katie. No, pass it to Katie because
It's in the dark corner over
the
there.
second starred one on that page. That's
Yes, he's
I
now
think it's
shown.
Aurora. Aurora's lines, and
Oh, you want-
she's the youngest kid.
I got some candy in the back.
She's about 6 or 7. It's a very short
I
line.
want some
But
candy.
I'm hoping for a squeaky, quiet voice.
Yeah,
What
Della.
was that word?
It's a flutterby.
it?
It's a flutterby.
Flutterby.
Alex, just next time you give us a script read, type it.
I'm sorry.
So this is.
I
the
saw the
line.
opportunity and I took it.
This is the line.
Yes.
It's a flutterby.
Yeah, father.
Complete.
Job done.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's
Let's,
masterful.
Take this Oscar. and-
Well, maybe I think maybe for like another episode, maybe we could prepare a short scene.
Yeah.
So it's not just us doing one line.
But it's
thing.
really just my benefit working out who's going to play who.
Well, I think if you want to do that, you should get everyone that you want to be in it. Let them choose a character and let them try it. So they can have a little bit of a little warm up and run a couple of lines as a scene, because you can't judge from just
It
one
should
line
be
without
silent.
the other people talking. It'd be difficult to judge.
Yeah, but I'm more going for
Wait, what we
what
call
people can put on voices and stuff than actual dialogue.
Yeah, the asylum.
Okay, Lee, I've got one more for you.
Oh, yeah. I got loads of characters. I'm so happy.
Well, there are 3 for each.
What?
Ruben,
I'm doing
Ruben, he's
Ruben!
15 years old and he's the secondary engineer.
He's Swedish.
So his balls haven't quite dropped yet.
Very nice.
Maybe not quite.
So
Very nice. How's that Swedish?
This is what they say.
So it'll be that one.
Don't be silly. No. Don't be silly. No. Don't be silly. No, the other one's Scottish. Isn't it?
Yeah, can't have all of them.
Don't be silly. How did you Swedish? Don't be silly. No, I can't do it. On loss. Don't be silly.
My name is Robert.
My name is Robert. I can only talk Swedish when I'm saying Robert.
You don't have to put an accent on.
How's it going, guys?
Don't be silly. No,
How's it going, guys?
Oh.
How's it going?
Don't be silly. No. Don't be silly. They are not that barbaric. No, my voice is boring.
It's difficult. See, Alex, it's difficult to get someone to do a voice on the spot without them.
I know,
having
but
any
it's
practice.
good practice.
No.
It's what we did at
You
college.
were
And
like
it really,
film
it really
drama.
breaks people when you put them on the
You're
spot.
not trying to break. You're trying to find people who would be good
Don't
at
be
doing
silly.
their thing.
Yes, and sometimes they will need to be
Can
put
we
on the
get
spot.
one
But
of the
maybe-
character back when I'm...
Maybe if you had if Lee
Ruben
if Lee got
Barrichello.
to sit down for 10 minutes, look at their characters, look at their backgrounds, and think of some voices, he might give you some good stuff.
Yeah, I can do good voices if
He
given,
can.
if given the time.
But you just give
Okay,
him
but
this
it was-
pile of steaming heap of shit in his face for him to lick.
It's just a test. It's not the certain thing. I just wanted to see how people deal with
It's
it.
a sure.
Oh, what?
It's a sure.
That word has not been spoken.
Mother of God! Breaking new audio levels here. Right. Do you want to read the line anyway? I know that we probably won't choose with this. It's just interesting to see how people deal with the characters in their very early stages.
Yeah, what character are you?
No, I'm a little girl. And a bitchy 20-year-old.
Wait, who is Ruben? 15
Would have
year
been
old.
nice.
Yeah, he's
to have some
15-year-old.
background
He's
on these
the
characters.
secondary engineer, sort of like the apprentice of Richard.
What are you doing? Oh,
Don't be
okay.
silly. Don't be silly.
This is a good
It's like-
episode of Nerdcast.
Yeah.
I know, but we can cut out all the quiet bits.
I'll just do it my normal voice. Don't be silly. They're not that barbaric. When something you attack, they attack in groups of 4. I thought I said sour. And as silent as space itself.
Very
With
scary easy.
With their
Where are we
weapons.
back to? And
And greater numbers. something with their weapons made of metallic materials, swords. They line up next to their targets with their weapons raised up high. I don't know what voice to do for him. But I will
And
come up with one.
the last one for you, Katie, is Evangeline, same age as Ruben, and she's the one who deals
Come
with
on, Eva.
supplies.
Suppose. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, so
That's a really nice sunflower you got.
from that word.
There's a few words.
Don't be silly. They are not that barbaric.
Don't be silly.
When they're attacked,
You're reading the other lines.
That's the line
What?
Lee just read.
Hey, that's my line.
What?
Why didn't you get
Evangeline.
Katie? Why didn't you get Katie to read the line before Lee read his line? 'Cause
Yeah,
then it would have
because-
made. God damn it, Alex! You want to get into film and
Oh,
direct, and you can't even
changing.
direct a simple
I heard
reading.
they.
Session.
Oh, okay. I heard they skin you alive and hang you from the front of their ships.
And then they feed you to the ducks.
They skin you.
They're killer
Then
ducks.
die. But
Probably would.
hopefully, if they're nice, they'll do it in that order.
I thought you actually remembered the line then. That would have been awesome.
We're very.
Firefly.
No.
But what I might do is I may just go
pie
through
chart. Pie chart.
some ideas for
I like
planets,
pie.
if that's alright.
Yeah.
I love pie.
Okay, so the holographic. Some of the names are a bit, but
Are those the
Trumbull.
planets?
Yeah, but there are better sketches in
Oh,
the
nice.
actual code.
Nice, son. I like
Um,
the purple one. Oh, it's
Trongle 5.
One
which
of
is-
them looks like a burger.
That looks like a sun. Praise the sun.
So Trongle 5 is the holographic planet. It's no bigger than a small
It's
moon.
Kite Man's planet.
The sandbox is the
There.
sandbox is the planet that
Kind
the group land on. But when they expand their sort of presence on the planet, they cut down all trees and terraform it into just a vast grassy plain.
What's the weather
Coruscant,
like?
Tatooine, Endor.
No, not Endor.
I've just realised, you know, in Star Wars where they have just planets of desert or of water
Yeah.
to be lazy.
Yeah. that's
Yes,
what
I
it
know.
is.
Shut up.
What's the weather like?
What on the sandbox?
Hot.
I mean,
It's just hot.
Well, on the sandbox is
Oh,
Sandy.
Sandy.
maybe. No, it's grassy. The sandbox
I
really.
hate sand. It gets everywhere.
Sandbox really applies to creating things on a
You've
flat
drawn
plane.
it yellow.
No, it's green.
No, that is definitely yellow, man.
No, but that one is green.
I'm colourblind.
When I'm a colourblind
They're
guy,
all grey.
that's definitely.
So it is Endor.
No, it's not Endor because there are no trees. Spindle 999 is
What,
a giant
like
crystal
Galaxy far, far
created
away.
by
There's no trees.
cosmic events.
There's no trees at all, right?
Nothing.
How is it
It's-
air?
Maybe they visit it in spacesuits.
There's a diamond
Wow.
planet actually in one of the Matt Smith Doctor Who's. Yeah, and it's
Wow.
like because it is pure diamond and it produces gases and that, it's actually quite dangerous to live on. You can't go out into the open.
I thought that was David Tennant episode.
Oh yeah, it was David.
No,
Tennant.
I thought it was David Tennant. No, it isn't gases. It's just because the sun radiates off and the radiation levels are so high.
You wouldn't
It does
get
produce
something like
sodium
cool
or
in a
something.
Matt Smith Doctor.
But the giant crystal is just basically a world for space pirates to
Bristol
land
get us a
on
Teletubbies.
collect currency and stuff
I'm
like
gonna
that.
go pirate in your
Oh.
The Purple Wastelands.
Oh,
Do you
Captain,
remember the
oh,
animated
there's-
planet
oh,
that I
hey,
did?
oh,
That's-
planet,
that's
oh.
what the Purple Wasteland's going to be.
Okay.
Ivory and Tentious is a chalk world. I thought the name just sounded kind of cool, but
That's
it's
kind of sketchy if you ask me.
Riptide is the gas planet, and most of the
Fruit for your
most of the
pleasure.
populace live inside floating settlements.
So it's like Jupiter.
Oh dear.
Yes. And White Oyster 13 is a water planet, but the water.
White Oyster 13, this is Blue Cow 20.
Is there a reason for that?
Yes, it's pretty much just because of the animals that live there and the different plants have dyed the colour of the water.
Can Stephen have a code name like Stephen Spicy Wiener?
Steve the pirate.
Steve the pirate.
Ah,
Steve the
dodgeball.
engineer with his young ward. Whoever the hell Duncan. No, it's not Duncan. It's, what's his name?
I don't know.
Rayloff? No.
What are we talking about?
The other guy that I play, not Stephen.
Richard.
Richard. Who's the other guy?
Dick.
Dick. Stephen Dick.
Something with R.
Steve Dick.
Ah,
Ru-
it was
Ruben.
Ruben. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Was
remember
that?
the character.
Ruben Barrichello will be
There are a
his
lot of
name.
characters, but so yeah, that's pretty much the
Ruben?
outline of the characters. No, don't do that with your nose. Gross.
You don't know where
No.
you don't know where your nose has been.
Up my ass.
Reflex.
Wow.
Yeah, you are flexible. But overall, what do you guys think? Obviously, it needs a lot of touches around.
Doesn't it?
Well, it'll either be extremely good
Yes,
or
Well, flop.
I'm hoping the first one. Wait, what was the second one?
But I do think
It'll flop.
doing the whole group little tester, give each person the background of their character, and then let them see what voice they come up. That could be good, and it might make an entertaining video as well.
Okay.
But it'll have to be not on the spot. You've got to give people.
Yeah, I just wanted to
Don't do
try
that.
it. It was just an experiment. But all in all, I'll start hopefully getting the sketches done soon,
I'm not going to.
and I'm building sort of writing up a codex of all the different planets in detail, and I'll let all of you have a look at that. You can borrow it if you want.
Yeah, cool. I like my character idea, man.
Good.
I
Oh, the hell have you done?
ate by hand.
That's everything gross.
Yeah.
Right. I
Yes.
think that will be it for
Yes,
this episode.
thank you very much for watching. That's your line. Sorry.
Ah.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
I like Flutterby.